Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboa. And inside of this video, I want to give you guys basically the truth. Because there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know that happens behind the scenes, right? Obviously, I post my video, and then the devs say whatever they want, and nobody really knows what goes on between me and the devs behind the scenes. All that you guys really see is my videos. Inside of this video, I want to give you guys the actual truth, because the very first thing I want to say, the bare minimum that you can take away from this video, is that the only person that you guys will receive the actual truth from this whole re-release is going to be me. No other content creator will go out of their way to tell you guys the truth. You know why? Because the only content creators that have give you guys a slimmer of the truth is me, Dizzle, Misery, and Revolver. And not surprisingly, we're all banned. Revolver, he's not banned, but he doesn't have his content creator role. Dizzle's banned, I'm banned, Misery's banned, and it's unironically, the only content creators that have given you guys a sliver of the truth and, actually told you what's going on are the ones that are banned. If you can't already see where I'm going with this video just off that information alone, hey, you might be a lost cause, but let's just get right into it. So the very, very first thing that I want to talk about is actually probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. So I made a Type Soul content creator server. I made this server at 4 in the morning yesterday, or technically today. It is now 4 p.m., so 12 hours later, and you guys can see at 12 a.m., so 4 hours ago, 8 hours after the original creation of the server, there was already a ping inside content creator announcements, and they said if you're in the Balboa content creator server, you will be removed out of the content creator role. You have 24 hours to leave. If you are caught in there or have any connection with me, then you'll be banned in-game as well. And then to cover up this, they say, oh yeah, you guys will also get custom names. This is why the content creators won't give you guys the actual truth. Putting it blank how it is, that is why. Because they will do anything to keep the content creators on their side. They will do anything. They literally will. Every single mod, dev, tester, everyone said content creators will never receive custom names. And then unironically, right when there's a sliver of drama, anything like that, oh, now you guys can have custom names now. We don't care. Crazy, right? Crazy. But basically, they just told the content creators, if they talk to me, they're banned from the game and they're banned in the Discord. Did I not just tell you guys that I'm the only content creator that will give you the truth? Do you not see what happens when other content creators try to talk to someone that has the truth? They get threatened and told that they will be instantly banned from the game and the group and everything like that. They won't have tester no more. They won't be anything. They'll just be a banned player just like I am. If you guys can't see what's already going on, let's just keep going. Okay? So, the testers were wiped. I'm sure you guys have seen inside the general chat, a lot of the testers have been saying, Balboa got us wiped. Balboa K. We hate Balboa. Whatever. Right? The testers are always yapping. I don't really care about that. But you guys can see there's still 53 testers, and most of them are all content creators. What they told the content creators is that, because the content creators lost their tester at 1.2, what they told the content creators is, Balboa is the reason why you guys lost the role because he decided to leak, and we believe that you guys are the leakers, so you guys aren't getting your role back until someone shows proof, right? That they didn't leak or whatever. Or someone just says, I was the one that leaked, right? They wanted someone to out themselves and basically said that they were the ones that leaked to Balboa. The craziest part is, the content creators weren't even the ones that leaked to me. It was a tester. A tester of the name Midnight was the one that leaked everything to me. And I tell Cetro that, right? And the main reason why I'm going over this screenshot is because every single tester that was removed is currently mad at me because they believe I'm the reason why they were banned or removed from tester. Cetro says right here, you guys see 7-10, this was 2 days ago, right when I dropped the first leaked video. He said, none of this was about Midnight. There are other people that I'm aware of leaking and account sharing. I just didn't do anything until now. I'm annoyed. So all the testers of Type Soul, were told that their role was removed because I dropped a video leaking. But then Cetro is in my DM saying that he was going to do it anyways. But they continued to tell the testers, the mods and everyone like that, told the testers that I was the reason why they got their role removed. But Cetro was going to do it anyways. I just basically gave him the push. Okay? moving on. So as I told you, the content creators were originally blamed for leaking to me, right? So I tell him that Midnight was the one that was banned, or the one that was leaking stuff to me, right? And he says, I don't care. You should have just told me. I don't believe you. And then, before that, I tell him this. No content creator leaked to me. Lie. I tried to talk to one of the mods. I say, at the end of the day, I don't care. Apologize to the content creators for blaming them when it's your own testers that have caused all the issues from the start, and then I'll tell you who it was. Apologize to them and give them their roles back, right? You know what he does after that? He leaves the group. So instead of taking accountability for blaming the content creators and causing all the problems in the first place by just not, like, it took them like 9 hours, 8 hours to DM me to figure out who the tester was, right? And then when I tell Cetro, he says that I was lying. They just wanted to blame content creators, is basically what I'm getting at. But instead of apologizing and owning up to his own actions, he just left the server. Or he left the group chat. It was basically like GG, and I can show you guys proof of that right here. Right here, boom, he's gone. No messages after that. Just GG, I don't want to apologize, I'm done talking to you, boom. And we already know that Typesoul has a history of making lies about me, because if we go back to the Green situation, we have this. Green has been removed from the developer team regarding the actions that he's taken while being a part of the Type Dev team. We ask that Green is left in the past. You guys re-added him as a dev, not even, like, I think like 6 months later, you guys re-added him as a dev, by the way, after he was exposed for some crazy shit. I might unprivate all those exposed videos, because I know inside my I'm sorry video, I said that I was privating them all and won't unprivate them. But the fact that they would say this before and then re-add him to the team makes me want to, like, just unprivate all those videos in the first place. But then he says this. While addressing the Green situation, we have also learned that Green unbanned Balboa and his friends after Balboa said that he would stop dropping YouTube videos painting the dev team in a bad light. Now, I already dropped a full video explaining this whole situation, which I will be unprivating just because I remembered that he said this shit. So you guys can go watch back this video if you want to see basically me defend myself. But this just wasn't blatantly what happened at all, right? This whole situation never happened, and Chaotic just hopped on the mic, hopped in announcements, and just spewed lies. This screenshot I do want to go over, and so do these screenshots, because we're sitting here talking about stuff that really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the average player does not probably care about what I'm saying. You guys care about how the game's going to be on release, right? Green himself, one of the main developers. Yo, this game is buggy. This is from a tester. 8 months of developing, and there's literally zero balancing done. The game is nowhere near finished, is what the testers were saying. So at the very bare minimum, even if we don't care, let's say we don't care about the truth for some reason. We don't care about the devs. We don't care about the mods. We just want the game. Because I know that there's a lot of people out there like that. End of the day, the game isn't even ready. The balancing is, there's no balancing done. The game will be an unbalanced mess when it comes out. That is one of the main reasons why I dropped these videos in the first place. Because I already knew the balancing was going to be all over the place, right? And I believe I showed it inside this video right here. If I scroll up, you guys can read these screenshots. Did you also ignore your testers' decisions for the other races? Yes. Why have them in the first place? Input and testing. So Cetro went back to original Cetro, where he just doesn't care about balancing, and he will do what he wants. There is an uncut stage video. If I find it, then it will be inside the comments down below. But there's literally an uncut stage video, and there is a part of that video where he says that he did nerfs to Kendo, and Chaotic got on and reverted like 4 of them, but he still like basically majorly gutted Kendo, and that's just because he wanted to. Then he spouts on about Iran cars and how he just wanted to do it. He didn't care about what the testers said. He just wanted to do the nerfs, and he doesn't care what the testers' input is. So basically, we're leaving the balancing to Cetro, which it could be worse. We could leave it up to Chaotic, because we all know Chaotic is the person that made the Scythe crit and dropped the most brain-dead weapon to ever touch the game. So there is worse people to balance this game. But just know the game will not be balanced on release. I can tell you guys that with 100% certainty. The game will not be balanced on release at all. It's either everything's going to be broken or Soul Reapers will be broken and everything else is going to suck. There's just not going to be, there's no balancing, right? And I think we all knew this as soon as when he posted inside announcements that he basically said the balancing team had nothing to do with the changes. It was all me. Right when we saw that, we should have known that the game wasn't getting like balanced in any sort of way at all. Because Cetro, I mean, he's decent at the game, don't get me wrong. But most of the testing team was like the leaderboard players that knows what needs to be changed, what knows what needs to be nerfed, and what's going to be meta and all that. And he just decided to not listen to their input and do his own decisions. I don't know why, but that's what happened. The only thing that I can say as far as balancing is speed was the only thing untouched. And that is why if you go watch the Trolling Games gameplay, almost every single player is on speed. Because speed was the only thing that was untouched, and it's the only one that actually stayed good. And then the reason why they're not playing Medic is because they're simply not allowed to showcase it, right? But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. Obviously, there's more. I can go over every single drama video that I ever posted on this game. I can go over a lot more stuff. But I think this shows a vast majority of basically what goes on between the content creators, the devs, the testers, and everything like that. So to the testers, you guys did not lose your role because of me. Cetro was going to do it anyways. So you guys don't have to be mad at me when Cetro was literally saying in my DMs he was going to do it anyways. This isn't even about you. To the content creators, if you guys want to stay silenced for your custom name or whatever like that, I don't blame you in any way. Because like I said, the only person that can do what I do is me. I would never tell another content creator to get banned and post videos on the truth or anything like that. If you guys want to just have that muzzle on and post what you are allowed to post, go ahead and do that, because that is probably going to be the best decision for you guys and for your future on Type Soul, right? But just, man. And then the game's not even ready. The game's not even ready. The game's nowhere near finished. Devs are lying. I mean, hey, you guys can take it however you want. I don't believe everyone's going to instantly believe this video, but I gave my own opinion. I gave my truth. The devs will have their own truth. You guys can make up your own mind. I've just been seeing a lot of, just bullshit spouted inside general chat about me and just about a lot of other people that are involved in these type of situations. So that's basically what I want to talk about. You guys can leave your own thoughts inside the comments. The last thing that I do want to mention, at the very bare minimum, once again, if you guys want the truth for Type Soul, the only person that you guys will probably be able to attain that from, unless if Misery stays banned, will be me. And I'm not gonna lie, Misery's not going through all that just to tell you guys the truth. So yeah, bro. Whatever ends up happening on Type Soul, we'll see. End of the day, we know the game's not gonna be balanced. But hey, as long as it's fun, I don't care. I'm still gonna be dropping 4 videos a day on re-release, probably for the first 2 months. Because this is the craziest part. This is me yapping. If you guys want to click off the video, you guys can feel free to do that now. But I do want to talk about this. Me being banned will not change my content in any way. If you guys don't remember on OG, like, re-release, right? The first re-release of the game, if we don't remember what I was doing on this game, I was literally dropping 3 to 4 to 5 videos a day. Every single day, I was dropping 3 to 5 videos. I think I dropped 7 videos in the first day of Type Soul. I'm going to probably do more than that this re-release. Me being banned has zero effect of the content that I produce for you guys. You guys will still be receiving a crazy amount of content from me daily. The only thing that it does is buff me, because I can actually say my opinion, tell you guys the truth, and say all of that. If you guys want to subscribe, tap in, join my Discord, do all of that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys can leave your own thoughts inside the comments. But yeah, that's it for me, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.